Make sure we got everything squared away here and it's working. So this is air filtration system. It's pretty different. I guess the bellows or whatever the heck is in here. They had the crate that had a bunch of open spots on it. Stuff wasn't tied down inside. So they took it off and they went ahead and put new panel pieces on to cover the different holes. It kind of helps hold the swing crap on too, you know, tighten it up. Or I was going to have to tarp it because stuff would have started falling out. You know, this isn't going to hold anything. So all this dunnage is all done by them, all built up and heavily nailed. They did put it up against the bulkhead, as you can see. But you know, you have a lot of business that you got to watch for. You know, these are just the little plastic airlines, so you have to watch out and make sure you're not pinching anything. So when I pitched all of them, I asked the question. I asked them, I said, how heavy is this gauge? You know, it's pretty sturdy. So I was able to throw all my straps, find a good spot, get everything pulled down. You know, because I wanted to keep minimum 4 straps on that puppy. Everything seemed to be fine. These pieces are tapered, and I've got all my straps. You know, they're not totally dead even, but I got what on there I needed for the footage. And the weight's really, the whole load's 17,000. So let's take a look inside here. You can see what's going on. They're pretty wide open, so they definitely had to turn it around. So this wasn't open to the front, because you don't want to have that catching wind like, oh my God. You know, I'll get a shot from the other side so you can see. But that's pretty much what's going on. It's pretty cool. And back here, I didn't even bother setting another winch. This thing probably weighed 700 pounds, 600, at that. So what I did was I just grabbed a 2-inch and a 3-inch. Threw it over there. They've got pieces up there that'll help keep anything from moving if it did slide a little bit, which I wouldn't think so. It's really pretty cool. This one's actually the hot ticket. I mean, they've got all their labels seem to be last. I went 130 miles. So now little things like that you got to watch for. But you can see what they did was they did zip tie it. You know, the manufacturer took care of that. So I want to make sure there wasn't no loose boxes. I couldn't climb up in there if I wanted to, just simply because there's no room for my fat butt. So there's the inside of that. Pretty cool. And you've seen these probably at factories and stuff. I'm not sure how they have all this worked out, you know, but and how they all work. I'm just not privy to that, I guess. But you know, when you got things that you have to watch for, these bolts sticking out. So when I was putting on my straps, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't touching any of those where they could sit and flap. And that's another thing with my twist that I do. That's why I did it, is because it doesn't sit there and flop in the breeze. If it's flopping in the breeze against the bolt, the edges of that bolt will cut that strap. So that's your tip for the day. And again, that's why I do my twist. Everything else seemed to be good. Everything came in just right. Didn't have to move tarps. Didn't have to move anything. So you know, it's a good load, 17,000 pounds. Upper Wisconsin to southern Alabama. And I already got another load right over the border in Florida, going right back to St. Louis. So I'm not complaining. Hopefully, you know, it's been some ups and downs, but you know, it's working out. First of the month, I gotta get some loads and stuff, you know, pay those bills. So we'll see you guys on the road.